There was a man. He was strong. He smiled in the daylight. He worked hard. He made people laugh. But no one saw what was inside him. You know what was there? Pain, pressure, silent tears, dreams that were crushed, people he loved who left, mistakes that haunted him every night. One day, this man fell. He lost his job. He lost someone he loved. He lost his direction. And do you know what people did? They didn't ask, "Are you okay?" They said, "Be a man. Get up." But they didn't see that inside, he was already broken. What happens when a man breaks? When a man breaks, he doesn't scream loudly. He stays quiet. He shuts the door. He turns off his phone. He stops laughing. He looks fine, but inside, he's fighting battles you cannot see. Most men suffer in silence because the world tells them, "Don't cry. Be strong. Don't talk about your feelings." No one cares about a man's pain. But that's not true, because even steel bends in the fire is too hot. And a man, he is human. He feels. He breaks. He bleeds. The strongest men you know once broke. Let me tell you something shocking. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had $7 in his pocket when he was broke and depressed. Steve Jobs got fired from the company he started. Elon Musk slept on a couch when people laughed at Tesla. Bruce Wayne lost his parents and became Batman. These men, they didn't have perfect lives. They had pain, but they didn't stay broken. They rose from it. Let me ask you something. Does a baby walk without falling? No. He falls again and again and again. But each time he gets back up, he becomes stronger. He learns balance. He grows courage. So why do we think a man shouldn't fall? Why do we think falling means failure? No. Falling is how we grow. Falling is how we build strength. Storms don't last forever. Imagine a big storm with loud thunder and heavy rain. You feel scared, alone, cold. But after the storm, the sun comes back. The flowers grow. The birds sing again. Your life is just like that. If you're going through a storm right now, it's not the end. The sun will return. What makes a man strong? It's not muscles, not money, not a deep voice, not how many people follow him. No, a man is strong when he stands back up after crying. He forgives people who hurt him. He keeps working when no one claps. He protects others even when he's tired. He believes in himself when the world doubts him. That's real strength. The seed must break to grow. Do you know what happens to a seed? Before it becomes a big tree, it breaks. It sits alone in the dirt, in the dark. No one sees it, but inside, it's changing. It's growing, just like a man. When life buries you in darkness, it's not the end. Maybe you're being planted. Maybe you're about to grow. Every man has a lion inside him, but sometimes that lion is sleeping. Sometimes that lion is hurt. But when the time is right, when the pain becomes power, when the fire inside burns bright, that lion roars, and the whole world hears it. So if you feel weak today, that's okay. Maybe your lion is resting, but soon he will wake up, and the world will know your name. You were built for this. God doesn't give battles to weak men. He gives it to the warriors, to those who have something bigger inside them. And that's you. You may not see it now. You may be tired. You may want to give up, but there's something unbreakable in your soul. You were built to rise. You were built to survive. You were built to inspire others with your comeback. Your broken pieces will become someone's hope. One day, someone will look at your story and say, "If he survived that, maybe I can too." Your pain will become someone else's hope. Your scars will be someone else's map. So don't hide your pain. Use it. Let it shine. Let it speak. Let it teach. You are not starting over. You're starting wiser. Every fall teaches you something. Every heartbreak opens your eyes. Every loss builds your character. You're not broken. You're rebuilding. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting with experience. And one day, you'll thank the pain because it made you stronger than ever. It's okay to cry. Really, let the tears fall. You're not made of stone. You're made of soul, of memories, of dreams. And sometimes the only way the pain can leave is through your eyes. So cry. Cry in silence. Cry in prayer. Cry into your pillow. Because tears don't mean you're weak. They mean you're alive. It's okay to feel lost. Even a moon disappears sometimes. Even stars are hidden by clouds. Even maps don't always show the pain in our hearts. But just because you feel lost doesn't mean you'll stay lost. Sometimes feeling lost is life's way of redirecting you towards something better, something bigger. You're not lost. You're just on your way. It's okay to rest. You don't have to fight every day. You don't have to be strong every hour. Even soldiers put down their weapons to breathe. So take that break. Turn off the noise. Put your hand on your heart and just be still. Rest is not quitting. Rest is refueling. Rest is your soul saying, I'm tired. Let me breathe. But it's never okay to give up. Never. Because someone, somewhere is holding on because they believe in you. Because your story isn't done yet. Because the page you're stuck on is not the last chapter. Because you still have a fire inside you, even if it's just a spark. That spark is enough to light your way. So pause, cry, rest, but don't give up. You're not done yet. And the best part of your story is still waiting to be written. Listen closely. You're not weak. You're wounded. You're tired. You're exhausted from carrying battles no one sees. But guess what? Wounds heal. Maybe not overnight. Maybe not next week. But they do heal. And when they heal, they leave behind something powerful. Not pain, but scars. And scars, they speak. Scars say, I was hurt here, but I made it. I cried here, but I kept walking. I fell here, but I got back up. Scars are not signs of weakness. They are proof of survival. You didn't break. You rebuilt. You didn't quit. You rose. And that scar? That's your medal. That's your badge. That's your silent roar to the world saying, I was broken, but I am not defeated. To every man listening right now, I know you're tired. I know you've been hurt. I know life has been unfair. But look at you. You're still here. Still breathing. Still fighting. That means you're not defeated. So hold your head up. Stand tall. Take one step at a time. Because your comeback will be legendary. Say this out loud with me. I may be broken, but I am not defeated. My heart may ache, but it still beats with purpose. My hands may tremble, but they will build again. My dreams may be shattered, but I will gather every piece and dream again. I will rise again, even if I have to crawl, even if no one believes in me, even if my legs shake and my voice cracks. I will rise, because I was not born to stay down. I was born to get back up, stronger, wiser, fiercer. I will fight again, not with fists, but with faith, with discipline, with vision, with the fire in my soul and the lessons in my scars. Because I'm not done. I am just getting started. I will win again, not to prove others wrong, but to prove myself right. Because I was not made to break. I was made to bend, to learn, to grow, and then to fly. This pain will not be my prison. It'll be my launch pad